You're live, that's what they tell me, but I'm feeling dead. This is the today's news from the Aaron Zero channel. Please subscribe by the billion so that the tube of you pays me some money. Anyway, what do we have in today's noise? Well, the Bangladesh government has extended an invitation to Prime Minister Modi and wants to reset ties with India, and they want India to know clearly that Sheikh Hasina and the Awami Party are no longer in the picture. It's a new government, a new way of doing things. And at the same time, Mr. Tariq Rahman, who is who is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, has promised to stay far away from the Jamaat Islami Party, which has won about 30 seats, I believe. But they're contesting and they want a re election count. He wants to stay a bit far away from them because they are a totally extremist party and who want to renew ties with the country called Pakistan. And the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Mr. Om Birla, will be representing India at the event because Prime Minister Modi cannot come as he has a bilateral meeting with President Macron of France in Mumbai. And this visit was weeks earlier, arranged weeks earlier. So that is where the cards stand in this meeting. And what else? The Delhi AI Summit is going on in full swing. Today was the first day, and I believe it's going to be there for 5 days more. You're going to have 20 heads of state, 45 delegations. So it's quite a house full. And of course, you have tremendous security there, a lot of police presence, and anti drone guns and missiles and stuff like that. Also, a lot of security cameras being employed there, and a lot of plainclothes police people will be in the 10 hotels where all the VVIP guests will be there. Prominent among them, of course, will be President Macron of France and President Lula of Brazil, who will be also attending the Global AI Summit. And apparently, there will be a Delhi declaration which wants to focus on people, planet, and progressive things should come out of this AI summit. India has put forth the idea that there should be AI sovereignty, which means that every country can make its own foundation of AI and they don't have to give the data out to foreign companies or something like that. And they can have an open AI database where other countries can share uh, the results between themselves, results progress, and they want to use AI for welfare, for upskilling people, and healthcare, and of course, innovation. So, a lot going on there. And Mr. Sam Altman, who is a CEO of OpenAI, hopes to bring India into the picture in a big way and says that AI will be doing a lot of work uh, if it's incorporated in classrooms, public offices, and will be a game changer. And so the thing is that the median tasks that you used workers for, that will be performed by AI. And AI is already taking space up on the internet. A lot of browsers are being transformed into AI compilable browsers. And I believe there are 4% of the traffic on the internet is by AI bots who are solving questions, I guess, or whatever there. And in other news, the Prime Minister says that the free trade agreements that he has made with all the countries now puts India in the global chain, and our people have to raise their productivity and the quality of the products. Because if you're exporting to Europe, for example, which is used to high quality Chinese products, then your products should also be equally good. And so he says that they've also been added to this value chain, so to speak. And on defense spending, I believe there will be more money allocated to defense spending because Prime Minister Modi sees the global threat expanding now with the hegemonistic expansion of China and USA trying to go all over the place. So we need more high tech war preparedness and more armaments to meet the challenges that will be coming up. As he says, it's a volatile situation now, and the armed forces proved themselves in Operation Sindoor in a very big way and embraced high tech warfare, according to him. So that is also another avenue of the news that is happening. And in business news, Blackstone Company, which is one of the large financial services of America, is going to be investing about $1.2 billion dollars in an AI firm called NASA. And they hope to have, they'll be a major stakeholder in that company because they see AI as a game changer in all the areas, healthcare, workers, etc. And so they hope to have a big hand and a big share in it. And according to the NASA chairman, they hope to raise the GPUs to about 20,000 and eventually scale it up to 50,000 and beyond. So that is one thing that's going on there. And credit rating has gone up by 10% more than the deposits. However, it is the household savings that are contributing to the lending by banks, and banks apparently are not using so much of their liquid assets for loans. And what else do we have in the toy sector? Uh, Mattel, which was very famous for its Barbie doll, is apparently losing out to another American toy giant called Hasbro, which has made a killing in online gaming. And its stocks have jumped up 24%, while Mattel has dropped down to 18%. And so I guess Mattel will be looking forward to making more online gaming products, etc., for the online market. And what else do we have here for you? Um, in the southwest China mountains, in the Sichuan province, apparently China is doing a lot of nuclear testing, building up bunkers and ramparts so they can test nuclear explosions in secret, or at least the precursors or the chains that start nuclear explosions in secret without anybody knowing. But apparently, satellite images have confirmed a lot of Chinese activity in the southwest part of China. And America had wanted China to join the nuclear proliferation pact, which it has with China, with the Russia, sorry, and China has refused to sign that pact because they feel that they have to ramp up their nuke production, and they hope to have about 1,000 nukes by 2030. They presently have about 600 nukes there. So that is a lesson for India too. I think India should also ramp up its nuke production, and we should, because we have to keep China in mind, basically. So that is one of the stories there. The other world news story is about Iran. Um, Iran has had talks with USA, but it says it will not bow down as far as uranium enrichment is concerned, and they are ready to halt it, but they want these sanctions to be dropped against them. And that is the talking point for Iran, though they are going to be meeting in Geneva tomorrow with their leaders and Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Kushner. So we'll see what comes with that. And according to Mr. Trump, regime change is overdue. So he has sent off another aircraft carrier there in the ocean there. And apparently, the American military is ready for weeks and weeks of combat, as per the news reports. So we see. And what else can we say? The Eppenstein files are blowing up. Every day, some other name is coming out. And the Attorney General of USA, Pam Bondi, is under a microscope or under heavy criticism for redacting a lot of the files and names. And actually, they have exposed the names of the victims, but not the names of the people who have done all the sex exploitation. And so Mr. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey, two Congress people, are trying to get the Department of Justice to uh, come clean with the files. And I believe there are 3 million more files yet to be coming out. And of course, Mr. Trump's name is all over the files. As one comedian said, his name in the files is more there than Harry Potter. So that was the reason, probably, why Mr. Trump in the beginning said that it's a conspiracy and it's a Democratic hoax, but it has turned America on its knees or on its tables, and you see a whole different ball game going on in America, where uh, ordinary Americans are questioning the government in power and the length and breadth and depth of politicians' reach. And it looks like that there was a whole cabal of highly rich, influential people who were using Mr. Eppenstein's services, and the last word is not out. So a lot remains to be seen what happens. Uh, I do think it'll be a tinderbox of explosions that will be happening, political ones. Thank you for watching. This is the Aaron Zero Show. Subscribe by the billion. Thank you.